Someone clip this.
Searching the bar Windows game modes.
Holy!
I'm not joking, I caught a fish. BRB.
Someone put a... Look at that. And honestly, yeah.
Torrell says yo at Chip in 242.
Yeah, fishing road trip. From right here where we're back home.
You guys have to wait 30 seconds.
It's a big old burger.
Fish added. You just got Trixie Foxwee says regular
Continue on Texas 79 north for 2 miles.
What's up, Trixie? Morning.
Joshua Milton 559 says good morning everybody.
Morning, Josh.
Spring 11 says Chad R1971 has continued to buy bait for 4 months.
Chad, thank
WC
you.
bought resub Chad
Resub.
R1971 +1.
Dang, man.
Trixie Foxwee says good morning at Joshua Milton 559.
We get some-
Joshua Milton 559 says how's everybody doing? Original Tech says Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper, Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper, Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper.
Morning, Tech. Can we get some Dr. Peppers in the chat for that resub? Thank you. Thank you very much. Woo, it's early. It's way early for me.
Lilithla says Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper, Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper. Trixie Foxwee says Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper, Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper, Fuzzy 1 Dr. Pepper.
I was supposed to leave 20 minutes ago. And as always, y'all know, I'm late.
Original Tech says you changed the emote code. No more Fuzzy 1 get header lol.
Yeah.
Joshua Milton 559 says 4:31 a.m. in California.
4:30 in California. Holy crap. You're up way early. Yeah, I fixed the Dr. Pepper emote. Fixed the Dr. Pepper emote code, and I added a gas one. It's not going to be my final gas one. I just added one. He was working on
Mr.
one.
Frog says, well, good morning. I hope that you get out and catch some fish today. Hope you have a great day.
What's up, Mr. Frog?
Original Tech says Fuzzy 1 gas, Fuzzy 1 gas.
So anytime that we get a dono,
this is the time I start work laughing out loud.
anytime we get a
Master
dono, we're
Caster
going to use
says-
that gas one. It's the time you start work. Holy crap. Master Caster, what's up? Yeah, I was supposed to be like on the road like 20 minutes ago.
Joshua Milton 559 says with fall coming having back issues the pain starts coming so I get up early.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Trixie Foxwee says good morning at Master_Caster hope you are well. Master Caster says you almost 10 why so we go fishing or not yet. Mr. Frog says well I'm up and awake grab some coffee now it's time to go to work bag another 12-hour shift you can come home.
Whew. Oh jeez. So I'm gonna stop over here at McDonald's and get me a coffee and a golly, I'm not awake at all. I woke up late and I was rushing
Master
and stuff.
Caster says aloe at Trixie Foxway.
Take the next right to stay on Greenbrier Road,
Mr.
then
Frog
turn
says
right
no lie,
after
the
Taco
chicken
Bell.
McGriddle from McDonald's is so good.
McGriddles are pretty good. My daughter used to get those. They're pretty good. I always just get the, well, you know, they're.
Take the next right after Taco Bell on the
muffin.
right
That's
onto
what I
Southwest Parkway.
Sorry, I'm tired, guys. Big Tech's gonna be waiting on me.
Mr.
I'm gonna
Frog
be like
says
30
I like the
minutes
traditional
late.
egg McMuffin.
We're gonna be fishing with Big Tech's today. We're gonna go. This is gonna be a
In
drive.
600 feet, turn left onto Greenbrier Road.
Shut up. This is it's gonna be a 2-hour drive. We're gonna be fishing a spillway, Sam Rayburn Lake Spillway. So, we're both kind of meeting halfway. Yeah, can I get an egg McMuffin and a large caramel cappuccino?
Egg muffin, large caramel frappe, what else?
No, caramel cappuccino.
Mr. Frog says, yeah, I think
Yes.
Big Tex is supposed to
Yes,
call me
ma'am.
when he was going to hit Austin somewhere on Austin soon, and we're going to drive down and go fishing with him too.
No, ma'am.
766 is the weather. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I think the text is supposed
Mr.
to.
Frog says, you know, it's really funny. I've known Big Tex for a long time and I didn't know that he was that big into fishing. We know we played a lot of Call of Duty together, but I can't wait to go fishing with him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Miss Frog, we're going to Sam Rayburn and we're gonna fish the spillway. I was looking at the output of the spillway for Sam Rayburn last night, and if they're not, I think if they're not outputting water, then we'll just drop down to Lewis.
Good morning, egg muffin.
I think we could drop down to Louisville and fish the spillway there.
Thank you, Sam. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Joshua Milton 559 says, what type of fish are we fishing for today?
So in the
Mr.
spillway,
Frog says, you know, the spillway is only about 2.5 hours from me. I don't feel good. Maybe I can call him to work and meet up with you guys.
Take the next left onto Greenbrier Road, then turn right after Taco Bell.
it was a good spot because it's 2 hours from me and it's 2 hours from him, so we were meeting in the middle and we were gonna fish
Take the
spillway
next
all
right
day.
after
Milton
Taco Bell on the right
559
onto
says,
Southwest
laughing out loud,
Parkway.
right.
So if you want to come join us, we're gonna be there all day. It was just a good spot for both of us. Instead of me driving 3.5 to 4 hours to
Continue for 1.5
where
miles.
he's at, we're actually meeting halfway this time. I'm not bringing the boat.
Joshua
We're fishing
Milton
the spillway.
559 says, laughing out loud, I'm buying my plane ticket now.
And
Mr. Frog says, yeah, unfortunately I can't do that, but you know the nursing field doesn't allow me just to call in late, and you know I feel like that's probably inappropriate for the, you know, my professional image.
oh yeah,
Original
yeah,
Tech says, okay, leaving now. See ya in about 21 Kappa.
yeah, that's all it is for tech is 21. That ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. Yeah, so I was looking at the output. You could get on, I think it's the USGS or something like that. Anyway, you can get on the United States Waterways or something like that website, and you can find the different outputs for the different dams and stuff. So
Mr. Frog
In a
says,
quarter
alright,
mile,
well
merge
you
onto
guys
US
have fun fishing.
281
I'll
north.
stop back by both y'all's channels later. Got to show some more, got a show to love, but y'all have a great day. Hope
Hi,
you
Miss
catch
Frog.
all the fish. Yeah, have a good day.
thank you. So I was looking at it last night, to see the output of it, and it said it was it's at 61 cubic feet per second is the
Joshua
output.
Milton 559 says be safe out there, Frog. Sony Troxo says where to.
What's up, Nitro? You're up early, bud. I'm meeting b3ck at Sam Rayburn's Spillway.
Original Tech says that's a drizzle.
Yeah, so if it's not,
Joshua Milton 559 says is Red going to be there too.
I don't know if
Nightbot
b3ck
says
said anything
donations are
red or
currently
not.
going to gas and food on trips. If you would like to help out, just type donate and channel for the link.
I don't know how
Thanks
far
for all
red
the
is
support.
from there.
Let's keep traveling and fishing.
But if they're not outputting water, I looked at Lake Louisville,
In
the
half a mile,
dam at
keep
Lake
right to continue on
Louisville,
Texas 79 north. Follow signs for US 82 east, US 287
and they were
south.
actually, I think Lake Louisville was outputting
Sony
like
Troxo says, oh dang, have you decided about tomorrow?
1100.
Keep right to continue
Nitro,
on
there's
Texas 79 north.
some things happening today, and as soon as those things,
Continue for 71
as soon as I have
miles.
words on what happens with those things, I'll be able to let you know. I can't say them over Twitch because it's all personal crap.
Joshua Milton 559 says you're not telling us that you're going to quit Twitch, are you?
No.
Original Tech says you just gave me a headache. Sony Troxo says okay, sounds good, but call because I don't receive some of your texts until way later for some reason.
Oh wow. Sorry. I mean, I kind of explained some of it in one of the texts, didn't I? I hope I did. I don't want to put any kind of information out there right now. So, and no, we're not quitting. What the hell? No, we
Sony
got
Troxo says yay, I got it.
yeah, we got all kinds of stuff to do on Twitch yet. I think we're gonna leave next Wednesday. So leave Wednesday. Hopefully fish.
Joshua Milton 559 says I was going to say you better not. I love watching you fish when I can't.
No, I'm not. No. We got stuff to do on Twitch, guys. We got stuff to do. We gotta blow up. we gotta let everyone know how much fishing's being done out there on Twitch. Get the word out there. I think we're gonna leave next Wednesday though from Texas. So then hopefully on Thursday we'll fish in Mississippi or whatever, and then maybe Friday we could if J-Hook's available.
Joshua
maybe we
Milton
can fish with J-Hook.
559 says you help me not think about the pain. You make me laugh so much. Thank you so much, Fuzzy.
Dude, I appreciate that so much. I think we have one of the best communities on Twitch, and it just shows.
Joshua
by what
Milton
people say and stuff.
559 says I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Everyone's so awesome. drive 21 hours or 22 hours straight from here to Emerald Isle, North
Original
Carolina.
text says Saturday the 10th.
Is that what the date is going to be? The 10th? Next, yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Original text says I has a yak tournament, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd be there
Relic
in the
says
morning.
up and going fishing already. Nice.
Relic! It is the one, the only Relic. Relic, it is October, and I bet Relic is so excited since it's October. He gets to do his whole House of Horrors and everything else. Hope y'all have been watching and following Relic. Really a great dude.
Relic says heading to a news interview laughing out loud.
Hell yeah, bud. No, get that word out there. Get all them little kids in there so you scare the shit out of them. Bring your kids, parents. We'll make them pee their pants. Let's go.
Joshua Milton 559 says laughing out loud.
If they're not already afraid of clowns, we'll make them afraid of clowns. Let's go.
Joshua Milton 559 says are poop all over themselves.
I tell you what.
Relic says we scare more grown men than anything else laughing out loud.
I bet grown men scream like girls in that thing. I don't know. Have I ever told y'all the story about Relic? About how upstanding I think this guy is? Like, man, just his
Joshua Milton 559 says we took my nephew last year to the haunted corn maze. We'll say it was a situation laughing out loud. Poor kid.
man, just the way Relic deals with shit. I got to one of the first things I saw Relic doing was
says lol.
was getting. I'm gonna turn it down right now, so I can tell y'all this. I can tell y'all what I think. I think I've told most of y'all before, but I've been following Relic for just a little while. Really didn't know much about him. Someone told me about him, so I went and followed him. And this was in 2018, right before, like literally, right before TwitchCon in 2018. And this is one of the reasons that I've continued to follow Relic, and I go watch him when I can. So Relic goes to TwitchCon. He buys the tickets and everything, and everyone knows Relic always wears his clown. I mean, that's his persona. That's who he is on Twitch and everything else. This guy buys his tickets for TwitchCon. He goes to TwitchCon. He's expected to go into TwitchCon as his persona. He gets there and he doesn't get let in. No joke. After calls and whatever and trying to work around, he still can't get in. All these other things happen, and it's so crazy. And he was literally going there for one day and then flying back because he had the opening of his haunted house. So, but he was going to take the time out for that one day so he could go meet fans and everything at TwitchCon and be a part of TwitchCon and the community and everything. He gets there and they don't let him in. This guy could have went back to his hotel, just freaking rested for the day, and got back on his plane that night to come back and just be done with it. after he tried several times, dealing with several different people trying to get into TwitchCon, but they wouldn't let him because he didn't. I think it was that he didn't sign up as a cosplay person. Well, he's not fucking cosplay. That's his persona. That's what he is on Twitch. He's freaking Relic. So instead of getting upset, getting mad, just being done with TwitchCon and going back to the hotel or doing whatever, this dude goes and stands outside of TwitchCon for like 4 or 5 hours greeting people and telling everyone to have a good day and sweating his freaking ass off over there just so he can greet fans that weren't going to be able to see him and shit. And I thought it was one of his best streams. It was amazing. Just his attitude for the whole thing. He stays out there like almost all day until he has to go back and get ready to get back on the plane and come back to Texas for his haunted house. He was literally only there for a day. It was, you know, that kind of attitude and that kind of person itself, just to turn something that negative and not get pissed off about it into a positive was just amazing. And that's why I continue to follow him, because his attitude of things. So y'all make sure to follow him. He's a really good guy. And I know he got really frustrated that day. I know he got really frustrated, but he didn't let it get to him. He got out there and he greeted people and everything else, sweated his ass off, and was trying to make sure everyone else was having a great day and stuff. Anyway, I'll turn TTS back up now so I can actually hear y'all talk. But I just want to share that with y'all. If y'all didn't know, that's how I got to actually following. Right before that is when I actually followed Relic, and I followed him ever since. Just, you know, because of his attitude on things and his outlook and stuff. Anyway, TTS to back up. I just didn't want to be interrupted while I was trying to get that crowd, you know, say all that. Yeah, so we're gonna be on the road. It'll take us, I don't know, about an hour and 45 minutes to get there. Meet up with b3ck. We're gonna try to fish all day. Like I said, if Ray Roberts, if they're not putting out water at Ray Roberts, I think we can go down to Lake Louisville and go to the spillway there.
Relic says, "Aw, thank you for sharing that story."
Oh, of course,
Original
bud.
Tech says, "Hit everyone in the warm fuzzies, put us on mute." Lol.
Well, of course, Relic. I mean, that will always
Relic
stand out
says,
in my
"Lol at
head.
Original Tech."
It will always stand out on how you dealt with the situation to me. Just positive outlooks on stuff. Positivity. That's all it was.
says good morning Fuzzy and Chad.
What up, Chippin? So I think them guys are from Minnesota that when they come down here and do gar fishing, they set up something very similar to that as far as the. I don't think the mono weight's as much as that, but
Chippin 242 says wow you got up early.
dude, and I was still 30 minutes late. I'm eating b3ck at a spillway that we both never fished, so still got up late.
Joshua Milton 559 says are we there yet? WC bot 16 viewers, smiley face 41 meters 31s.
I actually have an emote for Are We There Yet? There's not been many people that have gotten that emote because it's a level 2 emote. And earlier I was talking about the new emote that I added. I added the gas emote. So anytime we get a donation or whatever.
Original Tech says we be broke out here man.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that.
Chippin 242 says fuzzy one gas.
You're telling a guy that don't have a job anymore, man. Come on, brother. So anytime someone does a donation, we're gonna use that gas emote. So we use the Dr. Pepper emote anytime someone does subs or gifted subs or resubs. So anytime someone drops a donation, we're gonna spam that gas emote. How's that sound to y'all? I kind of like it because most, just about all of our donations are going towards
Original
gas.
Tech says you've seen my house and the wife just started her new job like a month ago. Times beat hard.
Your house is pretty nice, dude.
Chippin 242 says great idea.
Your house is pretty nice. But getting that dual income, that'll definitely help out. stays home and he takes care of the kids and making sure, you know, there's a parental figurehead at the house at all times. So the dad does that, which is fine. Like I said, it's equal opportunity, but like I said, without that parent there all the time at the house, which either side it is, I think it's really hurt the family unit as a whole over the Texas sweet tea. No, you know, I'm talking
Lunacrim
about
says,
the
when
green
did
teas
this turn
and
into a
stuff.
British scream? Talking teas, what's next, crumpets?
You know, good old sweet tea is nothing like a good green tea or whatever. It's totally different. So, but yeah, when I was younger, I used to drink tea with my mom and stuff. I drink tea sometimes at night and stuff. Help you relax and stuff.
KC Smokey says, coffee, 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 coffee.
Now I drink a lot of coffee in the morning. I don't drink as much tea. Tea's actually way better for you, but 98 cents, I'll buy all of them. Even though I make my own. Those were marked down from $3.99 to like 98 cents each. I was like,
True Roman Sexoxo says I was just gonna say sometimes you can find them in the 99-cent bin. WZ bot 22 viewers plus 6, 1 hour 2 minutes 49 seconds.
yeah.
Pen Gaming says think we need to do an intervention laughing out loud.
I'll buy, ooh, there's the sunrise guy. I'll buy every one of them. If I get there at Walmart and they have those marked down for $3.99 and 98 cents, I'll buy every one of them. They are, laser beam, what's up? They are kind of a pain in the ass to paint. Or powder coat. I powder coat them.
Foil is fine, but damn.
Sponge trick.
Roman Sexoxo says hello sunshine.
I've been using the sponge trick, and it seems to work better when you use the sponge trick. So, I think Wolfram told me the sponge trick, and I started doing it, and it seems to work a lot better. I still get a little bit of powder coat in that swivel every once in a while, but it does seem to work a lot better.
Roman Sexoxo says Fuzz, you know why I call you son. True Roman Sexoxo says because you're so bright.
You're so bright. Yeah, but if those Roadrunners are marked down to 98 cents, I'll buy them every time. I think I bought like 12 or 13 packages because they were all marked down.
True Roman Sexoxo says alright Fuzz, I'm gonna go get a tank screamin', we'll be back later. True Roman Sexoxo says peace chat less than 3.
Better romance.
Big Pen Gaming says later.
I'm assuming he's talking about World of Tanks. There's a lot of people that play that World of Tanks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to eat gas.
Chippin 242 says bye. Big Pen Gaming says I personally like War Thunder. Tanks feel a little more realistic.
I've never played either one. It's warming up, chat. It's 48 degrees out now. Ooh, there's that sunrise, guys. Look at that. Look at that.
Big Pen Gaming says pretty as a picture. Joshua. Pigpen Gaming says way to go hip, you screwed the stream up. C0 Rye says morning everyone. Pigpen Gaming says nice, real nice.
What's up, Corey?
Says pig, open your map up so I can steal all your piebald.
In a quarter mile,
no
use
joke.
the right lane to take the ramp to Denton.
No joke, Pigpen. We wanted to hunt on your map last night. You weren't available.
Pigpen Gaming says I have off all weekend.
Okay.
Turn left toward US 287 South, US 81 South, then turn left.
Yeah. Shut
Hip
up.
Fishing
Take
says
the
there
next
won't
left,
be
then
anything
turn
left
right.
alive then.
We were gonna murder your map, Pigpen. We were gonna murder it. But you weren't on last night. Alright.
Pigpen Gaming loud.
We gotta get some gas. Hip, I did put a gas emote on here until you get that one figured out.
Nightbot says
I wanted a
donate
gas
south,
emote.
then
for
turn
today.
right.
gas and food on trips. If you would like to help out, just type donate and channel for the link. Thanks for all the support. Let's keep traveling and fishing. Hip Fishing says gas is overrated. Original Tech says fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas. Hip Fishing says put a little sugar in with the gas and it lasts way longer.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll lock up my engine. You'd like be acting like that.
Pigpen Gaming says at Hip I'll be on in a few. Just want to clap some cheeks on cod. Joshua Milton 559 says salt works better. Original Tech says damn Hip toxic first thing lol. Hip
Right?
Fishing says pig I just woke up I am not on now laughing out loud. Lunacrypt says no it doesn't at Hip Fishing it blows cotton candy out the exhaust when you do that.
It blows cotton candy. Y'all are crazy.
AC Smokey says I find letting gas go very relieving. Hip Fishing says free cotton candy win-win. Lilinless says now don't lock the keys in the truck.
Oh god, no. Done that once. And I still hadn't fixed that window. It's still over there with 60-pound fishing line on it. I don't know if that's
Nightbot says looking for custom hand-painted base lures.
Go check out
web link.
hippolures.com.
Hip Fishing says I'm glad I can come in and ruin your chat.
It's gonna be $30 worth of gas. Oh man.
Cherry says don't you ruin most things you mess with. Original
Oh.
Tech says bazinga.
Wow. Cherry calling them out.
Pigpen Gaming says got him. Hip Fishing says PFFT. Hip Fishing says I'll be nice. Lunacrypt says your gas price is about $1 cheaper than mine. Chippin 242 says shots fired. Pigpen Gaming says, yeah, this is me holding my breath.
$31 in gas. I told you it was gonna be right at 30 bucks. $31. Yeah, our gas is $1.95.
Take the next right toward US 287 South, US 81 South, then turn left. Take the next right onto US 287 South, US 81 South. In 800 feet, use the right lane to take the ramp to Denton.
We just find alternative ways to fix things. Sistonkel says what happened
Use the
to
right
that
lane to
fishing
take the
hunting
ramp to
game chick
Denton,
thing.
then
Gabby was
keep
her
left
name.
at the fork.
Stream11 says Pig's Diamond Stealer just dropped $15 of live bait in the water.
Whoa! Whoa! We get some gas emotes in the chat.
Tipped $15. Keep left at the
Can
fork,
we get some
then
gas
turn left onto
emotes in the
US
chat?
says
80
fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1
Whoa.
gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas. Original Tech says fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas. Lunacrypt says fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas. Trixie Foxwee says fuzzy 1 gas, 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 fuzzy 1 gas. Chippin 242 says fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas. Relentless says fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas, fuzzy 1 gas. Stream Element says a fish named Mercury 081
Turn left
has
onto
been
US
put in the live well.
380.
Mercury.
Mercury 081 says woo. WZ bot new follow, S Mercury 081, welcome. 2,940 followers plus 1. KC Smokey says you could rap to that.
Mercury, thanks for that follow. Is that it? Yeah, as in Mercury engines? Or oh wow. This is terrible. This is terrible. Holy
East 32
shit.
says Trump. Lazerbeam says okay. Do we have a fuzzy 1 Beano emote too? That's a lot of gas. Original Tech says lol.
Continue on US 380 East for 1.5 miles.
Do we have a fuzzy one Beano? Oh. Oh man. That's a lot of gas. That's sunrise, guys. Woo!
East 32 says Trump.
Hey, don't abuse my fucking TTS like that, asshole. Fucking A. My TTS isn't for people to abuse. It's for so I can talk to people while I'm driving. Don't be a jackass in here. Holy crap, that's bright.
Hereford.
That's so bright.
Original Tech says ha ha ha, now he's flaming me in whispers. Original Tech says lol. Lazerbeam says boys are
Take the
gonna
Farm to
sharpen their
Market Road
swords early
51
today it
exit, then
seems.
turn left onto Farm to
NM.
Market 51 North.
Mercury 081 says at fuzzy _ where we going?
We are going to
Turn left
Sam-
onto Farm to Market 51
Sam
North,
Rayburn?
US 380 Business East.
yeah, the spillway at Sam Rayburn. We are in the state of Texas. So we're gonna go fish a spillway. I've never fished it before. We're meeting up with Big Tex. Big Tex has never fished it before. if it's not putting out enough water, then we drop down and go to Lake Louisville Spillway, which was shown to be dropping out a lot of water. But I don't know if you answered my question. Is your name Mercury for Mercury Marine, or for the engines and stuff, or for the liquid metal Mercury? Anyway, we have 13 miles on this road, then we turn. I don't think I've ever been on this road, like ever been on this road.
Cherry says or Freddie.
Or Freddie Mercury, right? I'm sorry, Cherry. Totally slipped my mind. Freddie Mercury. You know that famous singer dude. Losing connection. Maybe that's why I've never been on this road. Great. If we drop...
can go inside with him, so he's Dad stands outside his and he says these are not
Too many talk shows in the morning. Oh, that's bright. Anymore.
Fishing says oof, it's 36 degrees right now.
It's 47 here.
WZ bot 23 viewers plus 1 hour 23 minutes 4 seconds. Fishing says that's 4 degrees away from Ice PB. Chippin 242 says 73 here in PHX.
Oh, but I didn't say it. Thank you for that $15 dono from, I think it said...
Trixie Foxwee says at Hip Fishing it was 32 at 630.
I know who it was, but I can't remember the name that they used. That was kind of funny.
Hip Fishing says I'm ready for 20s, let's go.
Ready for the 20.
Trixie Foxwee says not yet, Hip. I don't want to turn on my heat yet. Hip Fishing says you'll have to take one for the team. Lazure Beam says I'm with ya, Hip. Lazure Beam says bring it on.
My mama don't
Trixie
like
Foxwee
you,
says snowy
she
heat.
likes everyone.
Hip Fishing says laughing out loud. Fishin Gaming says I'm already eyeballing my ice fishing gear lap. Hip Fishing says I've been sleeping with mine.